Your estimated wait time is 30 seconds.
All supervisors are currently assisting other customers and unavailable to take your call, and a callback is needed. We appreciate your patience. Callbacks will be made in the order that calls are received and can take up to 2 business days. Press 1 if we have your consent to call you back at the number you provide. If we don't have your consent, please hang up or remain on the line to be disconnected.
All representatives are currently busy. Please stay on the line and a representative will be with you shortly. Hello, this is Kayla, Supervisor with Mohela's Resolution Team. May I please have your first and last name?
Yes, it's Aldous Mina.
Thank you very much. And can I please have your account number or your social security number?
Well, I don't know how else I can explain myself. I was on the call with another agent, and she transferred me over to you. We were talking for a good 30 minutes. I've basically stated my case with her regarding my workplace discrimination, institutional racism, civil rights violation, and human rights violation case while working in the federal government. So Mohela had requested for me to send in materials pertaining to my case, which I've done numerous occasions on several times. And I did not get any response stating that my request for loan forgiveness had been approved. There was no correspondence that came from Mohela or even acknowledging that they've received my materials. And so the agent that I was talking to said that there is no written record in her screen to reference my case. And so I'm extremely, baffled by what's going on, because you guys never stop harassing me. You keep continuously sending me, these threats, emails saying that you guys are going to be reporting my account and will be escalating my case and all this stuff that is really very unproductive and very, frankly, very unprofessional, given that all I did was basically educate myself. I wanted to get an education so I can contribute to the society, be a productive member of our country. And yet, I was discriminated against. And when I requested for Mohela to provide aid, relief, and justice, they stomp on me some more. They beat me up some more to the point that I don't understand what I did wrong to begin with. Because at this point in the game, instead of having compassion, instead of trying to understand the case, which you guys have not, because you've never even acknowledged that you receive any of the materials that I provided to you from the EEOC office, from the federal government, people that I put in my application with, so that they'll investigate my case. None of what I've been asking for support on have been provided to me. Aid, relief, and justice, none was provided. I don't understand why Mohela keeps basically penalizing people that have already been, attacked and discriminated against and marginalized, okay, while serving in the federal government. Now, this is just, it's just incredible when someone's already been beaten up, okay, and it's down and out. Why would Mohela make things worse for that person? I simply don't get it. It's like Mohela is trying to develop a society where people don't want to educate themselves, don't want to contribute to this society, don't want to be a productive member of America, and basically create mayhem so that those people that would rather go out in the streets and destroy other people's property, become violent offenders and attacking other people, would prevail. It seems like that you guys are trying to develop a society that is going to be worse than a third world country on planet Earth. I mean, I just don't get it. I mean, if you have a society, a population that's trying to educate themselves, I would think that you would want to support that kind of initiative. I would think that you guys would want to, advocate to protect the rights, civil rights, workplace rights. That's something that Mohela should, advocate for. Instead, you guys are penalizing people, continuously hammering and battering them to the point that they can't even stand up. They can't get up anymore. I mean, what else can you possibly do to someone that's already down and out? I mean, you guys, I don't know if anybody there at your office is logically thinking. I don't know if they're using their brain to be, solution providers. But to me, it's like you guys are destroying the lives of people that want to contribute to the society and try to educate themselves instead of advocating for their rights in the workplace. Are any of this making sense to you?
Okay, so if I'm understanding, you submitted documentation for forgiveness?
Numerous times. They've told me to write to the ombudsman. I did that. They told me to send in my material to your headquarters. I did that. They told me to provide additional material. I did that too. Everything that you guys instructed me to do, I've done all of them. And then here we go. I spoke to a customer service representative and she tells me, oh, sorry, sir, none of your materials even recorded in our system.
Okay,
amazing.
What type of forgiveness were you requesting?
Well, whatever type of forgiveness would apply to someone that have been discriminated against while working for the federal government in the civilian service and who's discriminated, institutionally racism subjected to, and whose civil rights and human rights violated. So whatever would apply, that would be the one that would complement this overall situation. But I don't know if you even want to brainstorm. It's like you're telling me, okay, sir, tell us what you want. And I have no idea what to tell you because you don't even have records of any of what I'm telling you. You have no records of the case. So, but yet, every month, you guys send email upon emails threatening people, marginalizing people, harassing people that have already been marginalized, have been discriminated against, have been whose future adversely affected, okay, yet you keep harassing us. I don't get it. I would think that you guys would be knocking on people's door, especially those workplaces that exercise discriminated workplace practices. I would think that you guys would be knocking on their door and asking, what happened? Can you tell us what's going on? Because this person has to pay us back or whatever it is that he needs to pay us back. That's something that I would think that you guys would do. Instead, you keep harassing people like me that's already been marginalized, whose workplace discriminated against me. I don't get it. It's like you're trying to destroy people's lives deliberately. I mean, can you explain to me what the logic behind what you guys are doing is? Harassing people, trying them to transfer their account to a collection agency, putting their account on a negative credit report records. What's the purpose behind that? We're the most advanced, wealthiest country on planet Earth, and yet we're actively destroying the lives of people who only wanted is to educate themselves, support capacity building in our society, contribute to our society, and be productive members of our country. It seems to me you're mostly interested in a society that promotes violent criminals, people that don't want to contribute to our society, people that want to attack other people based on their race, based on their national origin, religion, whatever, and then brush off the cases of people that are actually trying to support our society and making things work for our society, educating themselves. I think there is a lump-sided priorities, situation here where You guys are more interested in stumping on people that want to contribute to our society rather than advocating in their behalf so that you can go after those workplaces, those businesses and organization or institutions that discriminate against these people that all they really wanted to do is educate themselves and contribute to society. Are any of this making sense?
Okay, but let me go ahead and take a look into the account. Let me just verify.
Well,
here your
I'm
name.
asking you, is it making sense? You need to acknowledge if it makes sense or not, because I'll be more than
Yes,
happy to
but,
explain to you further.
I need, yes, but in order for me to continue.
Yes, it
working
makes
on your
sense,
case,
or
I need to
yes,
verify your
you want me to
information.
keep on talking? Tell me, what does it make sense?
Well, it's because I'm not.
You're not
I'm not
answering
quite
my
understanding.
question, ma'am. Does it make sense?
Wait.
I need for you to acknowledge.
No, it doesn't make sense.
Okay, so what is it that doesn't make sense? I'd be more than happy to explain further.
Okay, do you know what a loan servicer is?
I do, yes.
Okay, loan servicers are designed by, what we do is that we take care of the loan. So we take care of if you have to make payments, the billing, the payment history.
Okay, so clearly you did not understand. You clearly did not understand the concept. Okay, go ahead. Keep talking. Go ahead.
Let me finish. So the fact that we are contacting you, letting you know about your delinquency, that's something that Mohela has to do. After 90 after 90 days of you not making payment, Mohela has to advise this to the credit bureau.
Okay,
And
all right, go ahead.
306 days, this goes to collection. That's how it works.
Okay, let me tell you how it really works. Okay, because you're reading off of the script that they train you to read. What I'm telling you is this is how in real world, okay, in the marketplace, what's going on in the real world, in the marketplace, in an actual real life situation. Okay, because you've been trained to read your script. That's fine. What I'm good. Well. So how did you come up with that policy? Did you make that up?
What policy?
Well, you just told me your policy. Do you understand what you're talking about? Do you understand what it is?
Policy, sir. It's not a policy.
So
That's exactly what a loan servicer does.
Ma'am, you need to listen to what you're saying and listen to the other person's verbiage. Okay, what the other person on the other line is saying. Let me explain to you once again, because you clearly did not understand and appreciate the magnitude of what I'm telling you. Now, if there is a criminal case, which this is a criminal case, when you discriminate in the workforce, when you violate someone's civil rights, when you violate someone's human rights, when you systematically deploy institutional racism against another person, that's a criminal case. Do you understand what a criminal case is? Yes or no?
Yes, but I'm not.
Okay, all right. Well, good. I'm glad that you acknowledge. Great. Let me continue. A criminal case means that a situation that violated the law, how egregious it is, it doesn't matter. However, situation have precipitated in the violation of the law, then you, Mohela, will have to review the case. Have you reviewed the case? Answer yes, no. Yes, no.
Not for discharge.
Yes or no.
Not for discharge.
Have you reviewed the case? Yes or no. That's not what I'm asking you. I'm asking you, have you, Mohela, reviewed the case?
Have you received
ma'am, yes or no? Yes or no? Have you reviewed the case? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? You're not answering my question. Simple yes or no.
No,
have
so
you
have
you reviewed the case? Have you reviewed the case? You gonna answer yes or no, or am I gonna just hang up on this call? I mean, simple question. Have you yourself reviewed the case?
I'm not understanding what case.
Exactly. So the case that I'm referring, all right. slow down and listen to what's being told to you, ma'am. I sent material upon materials to Mohela because you all requested for me to send in my materials. Clearly, it's not in your system because you have no reference. You have not reviewed the case. And yet you're on the phone telling me a policy that you were trying to basically deploy without using your mind what this call is pertaining to. This call is so much more than what you just mentioned based off of your policy. This case is a criminal case. It's a criminal case. Go back to the recording with the prior customer service representative and also review this recording and look up the material that we sent into your office on this criminal case. Okay, we can resume this conversation next week. At this point in the game, you have no idea what the case is about, and yet you're there talking, trying to rebuttal me on issues you know nothing about. That shows no professionalism, no credibility, and no expertise on the subject matter we're talking about. With that said, ma'am, please go back to my account, send me an email for another conference call that we can have next week. Talk to whoever it is that you need to talk to at the top level, somebody that can make a decision, and come back to me with a day and time next week, and we'll have a conversation. Right now, at this point in the game, it's like I'm talking to a 2-year-old kid, trying to debate someone that's been dealing with an issue for years and years, and you have no facts to back what it is that you're telling me. All you're telling me is justifying a policy that was trained, you were trained to deploy whenever you deal with somebody who's disgruntled on a phone call. That does not show any professionalism whatsoever, ma'am. I'm going to wait for an email from your office. We can set up another conference call next week. Be educated, be ready, and know what the facts are. That's all I'm asking. I hope you have a wonderful, blessed Christmas and New Year. I don't mean to bark at you. All I'm trying to do is educate you on the subject matter that we're talking about. You know, it's not your fault not to know because you just picked up the phone and here I am. So I'm going to give you the opportunity to educate yourself. Okay. Send me an email next week on it with a day and time that you're able to have an educated conversation with the other person on the phone. That's all I'm asking. Okay. Thank you so much.